What's up, folks? Let me know if you can hear us, and welcome to Killer Instinct Top 8 at Southern California Regionals. First up, we're going to have Godspeed going up against PR Balrog. That's actually EGPR Balrog and Hitbox Godspeed. Balrog sticking with his classic Orchid. And of course, Godspeed's been rocking Glacius for quite a while. So here we go. First match of top 8. Starting off with the kitty. Balrog going in for those pokes. He definitely wants to get mid-range. And they are checking buttons. And they're checking buttons. Come on, guys. So, okay. So I'm coming up next after this. Yes, indeed, I am here today. I did actually skip an entire day of being able to work and make money because I love this game. So I drove 3 hours out here this morning, and I'm immediately going to drive back once this is all over. So here we go. Southern California Regionals Top 8. Let's get this thing started. They shake hands, and now it's official. There's at least 1,200 people watching KI right now from SoCal Regionals. It's crazy packed in here. You have no idea. Godspeed doing his best to keep out. Gets the first hit. Does nothing with it, though. PR Balrog's got him exactly where he wants him at the moment. Got to be very careful with those throws, however. Jab into shatter, nothing. Backdash, very good. Oh, tried to shadow counter through it. Missed it, though. Goes for the solid damage. Neutral jumps out of there. Lands the hit, but misses the manual. Godspeed so far has dropped a couple of combos. Oh, and PR Balrog drops his as well. Overhead works. Solid damage. PR getting very close to first round victory. Oh, Godspeed lands one of his setups. This is good. This is what he's looking for. Ooh, back heavy punch again. And all of a sudden, this is becoming difficult for Rog. Oh, that could be it for the round, and I'm not even joking. Check this stuff. Ouch. Oh, my God. 60% damage all of a sudden. Glacius is ridiculous. Pops Instinct. And is he going to pop his? Waiting for PR Balrog on confirmation. There it goes, and what the heck just happened? Oh, my God. It's getting intense here. Both these guys are in losers right now. Uppercut goes through and tries to do it again. It doesn't work, though. It's very tricky because PR Balrog can actually change the timing of his attacks. And with a shadow counter, you need something that's kind of precise in attack timing. Lands the overhead. Goes for the shadow move. Godspeed choosing not to break anything. Oh, my God, that might. Wow, it was an opener to ender. That's right. That's crazy. Either way, PR Balrog takes the first game.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
One flush closer to stepping out Ultra Tech. So here we go. Both players looking pretty intense right now. Killer Instinct's no joke at high level, man. It is some of the most intense fighting game stuff I've ever witnessed. Low short goes into combo. Godspeed's now out of the corner, but back in. Lands the shatter once again. PL Balrog choosing not to do anything. Once again. Goes for the shatter. That's an additional damage at the end of the combo. A solid 30%. That barely worked. It looks like PR Balrog must have pressed a button. Godspeed doing much better this round than the previous. Not falling for the shatter this time. Oh, and once again, it doesn't work. 2 shadow moves, and that's going to be a ridiculous amount of damage for Orchid. Check out that cash out. Oh, he can land a combo here. And oh, it went through the armor. You still take damage with the armor on. Jump up heavy punch trades. Works in Glacius' favor because he has the armor. You can actually go through that because he has armor, but chooses to take the hit. It was unblockable, so it broke off one hit of the super armor. He had to choose, and he's going to get a little bit of meter back as a result of this, and we're going into round 3. Fairly even on both players' end. Neutral jump. Nope. Forward jump from Glacius. Nice jump. Gets back out of it. Oh, he could have anti-aired him right there. Into the shadow move. Chooses not to break it. And that's a lot of damage for Orchid, man. Check that out. 50% immediately. Oh, a shadow counter doesn't work. This could be it. He has to choose to break this one, and he does it! Pops the armor. Orchid gets blocked out early. This could really hurt. Doesn't end it, though. He needs to get in and use that armor. PR Balrog fully aware of this. Takes one hit, but he's going to take it. Is he going to choose to break? Oh my god, it's getting so close right now. Almost lands on the shatter. Oh my god, he can shadow counter it. No! He missed it by like 1 frame. Great freaking matches, guys. So I got to go jump on stream right now. I'll be back in just a minute, dudes. See you later. All right, guys, we're back. I totally unplugged the mic. Looks like Steve right now is being a pro at other fighting games and doing interviews and being all Hollywood, and he's way too good for us. So we're going to have Grims and Drummond Kuritani go up after this, or go up right now. Yeah, it's a nightmare. So, no, you're not a nightmare. There we go.
Man,
I'm getting Godspeed in on
that was most unfortunate on that shadow counter.
Guess who I was supposed to fight?
PR Balrog?
No, I was supposed to fight Steve.
Well, you'll fight him.
Of course, right?
I don't know if I should be salty or just...
It was really close on both games.
I know. I pooped at the end.
All
right, here we go.
Drummond Kuritani, notably one of the better Sadiras in the world, versus Grims, arguably the best Jago in the world. Let's go.
Both, I would like to note, are online warriors.
Yes. These guys were actually both late entrants as well, and by result, I made it all the way to top 8 winners. So this is our first winners game.
Yes, it is.
Nice uppercut. There are little strings between that stuff that you can use to throw uppercuts into. Another lockout, actually.
And that's not going to work.
Grims never falls for that stuff, man, I swear. Whenever I play him.
I actually played him last night a few sets.
How'd you do?
It was good. It was like 4-2.
Nice. That's actually not bad at all.
I know, right?
There we go.
Oh, nice break on the heavy.
The heavy, it looks like. And there's that crazy ambiguous cross-up. Shadow and okay.
And I don't know what he was trying to get there, but I like the activation.
Something. Because usually in activation, he activates instinct and juggles you for quite a bit with like uppercuts.
Yeah, but that was so late.
It was really late.
It was very late.
I think that's what he wanted to do. It just didn't happen. And that was a lot of random hits.
Landed the manual, but didn't do anything after the combo. And this is...
Whiff to grab, and that goes round 1 to Mr. Grims.
Ooh, nice cross-up.
That is the Drummond Kuritani special. I hate that. Can't do anything about it,
And
man.
as soon as... I mean, a tendency that he has, which I figured out on Grims last night, is every time he lands from a jump in, he always does crouching heavy punch as the manual linker, or I'm sorry, as the manual in the combo.
It's interesting.
And I'm going to share a little tech with you just in case you have to fight Grims.
Yeah.
Grims likes to do neutral jumps.
Oh yeah.
Anytime he does a neutral jump and he hit confirms it, he's always going to do a medium afterwards. I didn't break a single one last night.
Interesting. Good to know. Very good to know. If that does end up happening, I'll take it to my grave.
You should. And right now, Drummond's bringing it back.
This is how you have to do it with Sadira, man. Jago does have instinct, so he can pop it at any time.
And 2 full stocks.
Ooh!
Oh, nice.
Jumps right out of it.
And this could be huge.
If he cashes the damage out into the corner, that's it.
Oh, wind kicks?
Yep,
that's it.
Shadow wind kicks into Ultra, and that first game goes to Mr. Grims.
I'm disappointed that he didn't do a crazy ultra because he had instinct. It's very rare.
You don't want to do crazy ultra. Not in top 8 of like the biggest KI tournament yet.
That's what you do.
That's what you do.
Come on, Max.
That's what you
Max,
do.
I fulfilled the first half of our plan. Now you have to lose. Don't forget we were
Got a
supposed
double ultra some guy, yeah, right?
Well, not only that, but we both promised to lose, so we could just sit here.
That's true. Mr. Grimm's landing the first big combo and the second one as well, as you can see with the manuals.
Oh my goodness, that was dirty.
Into the reset. A lot of recoverable health right now.
And that's going to be a web. Oh!
Yep.
But he stuffs
Jago's jumping heavy punch actually puts his hurt box above where the sword is, so you can hit webs. Oh, throws him out of it. Drummond looking a little flustered right here.
And Mr. Grimm's is looking very good this morning.
Yeah.
I mean, he was looking great yesterday too, but he's on point right now. Oh my God, those grabs. I really like his use of the grabs, by the way. He cashes out the KV as much as he can before he actually does an ender, and then he'll just do a grab reset.
Drummond looking for something to break, but doesn't get anything.
And right now, this is looking very good for Grimm's.
Nice. Sweet combo. Has to end it. Oh, he does.
Or does he?
Jumps up again, and yeah.
Oh,
dude, nice.
no cash out. That's
bad feeling.
Okay.
There's a big
All right.
cash out. Although Drummond not looking very good right now.
I
Still
mean,
down by a near full health bar.
I'm not saying he can't do it, but he
That's
can't
it.
do it because it's over.
Grimm's just throwing in some extra stuff for the heck of it and takes it.
All right, and Drummond exchanging some words. Hey, you're free, man. You shouldn't have even won this match.
Drummond literally said, "You won dirty some bitch," and then walked away.
Drummond told him to go back online, even though
Go
they're both
back,
online warriors.
Go back. He looks at him and says, "You're such an online warrior." And he's won himself.
What's up, guys? Very great to be here at Southern California Regionals. I am joined, of course, by Maximillion.
What's up, dudes? I drove 3 hours out here just for top 8, and then I got to go home.
And then I drove 20 minutes.
That's not long enough.
Now you know how I feel about the run back every time I drive there.
Not long enough.
But I want to give a huge shout out to EGP. Brian, thank you so much for, hosting our stream because the event was pretty much packed and there wasn't another stream. So thank you for taking KI.
Cool.
Thank you to Alex Valle, Twitch, Level Up. You guys are awesome for hosting this tournament. SCR is definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite major of the year besides EVO. So thank you.
This is like one of my first majors besides EVO. Like I
believe it.
EVO
I believe it.
year.
You did go to Revelations.
I didn't. I went to Revelations to do work.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Did
work.
you get paid for it though?
Yes, I did. Actually.
Oh my God, you're one of the few.
One of the few. And as a result of this, I pretty much spent all my time actually playing video games here. It was really nice.
Nice. Yeah, you actually played a lot. We played a lot of sets.
And that's a luxury I don't actually have a lot of the time, so I really did enjoy playing really good people.
UFGT should be awesome.
UFGT should be good. Keats' tournament I've always heard a lot about, and he's wanted me to come down there for so long.
Aside from the whole Injustice controversy, his tournaments run extremely on time.
And I just hear they're fun.
And they're genuinely, it's really not a bad tournament, guys. If you have any qualms about it because of what happened last year, it's a legitimate tournament.
I do have so there is a few majors that I would like to go to this year besides EVO, because EVO's kind of like,
I know you want to go to CEO.
Yeah, CEO and UFGT are a couple of ones I want to go to. And I'm not big on traveling in general, which is why, and I don't have sponsors or anything like that, so it all comes out of my pocket a lot of the time unless I can provide something for them. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna be doing work at both of those tournaments.
Well, I know we're commentating at UFGT, so that should be work.
That's gonna be fun. It's not technically work. I don't know. I don't really charge for commentary, but we'll see.
I do.
I do.
Brian's paying me $5 an hour for this.
A lot of stuff going on right now at SoCal Regionals.
I'm trying to watch Injustice. By the way, guys, I don't want to take away viewers from this, but I do really implore you to watch Injustice because, unfortunately, they had to land overlapping at the same time.
There is a wonderful thing called dual streaming.
There is. But some people might not be able to handle all the hype.
Or the bandwidth.
Speaking of it, how are you guys doing today? Let's go ahead and find out.
Injustice? So we're waiting on our next match, guys. I think it looks like we're going to have Robot and Chris G. However, the last I heard is that Chris G was MIA. So it looks like we're kind of at a standstill, guys. At the moment, it's going to be me and Steve, which you might remember happening a lot from the run back. So it's going to be a Saberwolf versus Saberwolf. However, he is currently in Injustice top 16. And
top 8.
Is it top 8 right now?
It's top 8.
It's top 8, and he's playing his match. So that's going to be over in a little bit. However, we would have Big Robot and Chris G go at it right now, but Chris G is missing.
Man, this is
This is a video game tournament, man.
I mean, by the way, if this happened at UFGT, which it did, Keats just straight started disqualifying people. I mean,
yeah.
Steve, I understand he's playing, and Chris, I like Chris. He's a nice guy, but where is he? You know.
I hate to say it, but I did just get up at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And drive 3 hours out.
And I mean, I don't think
this.
I don't think he lives that far. So.
Either way, I hope he gets here soon.
I mean, where you at, Chris? Chat mode just does not want to work.
I know,
we are
right?
trying to get it so we can talk to you guys. But
so far as characters in the finals, I think Saberwolf is the most prominent character between me and Steve and Chris G.
you,
using.
Steve, and Chris G, and then Glacius is second with myself and Big Robot.
Yeah, 2 Glaciuses, 1 Jago, 1 Orchid, and a Partridge and a Pear Tree.
By the way, Injustice is currently being taken up as this stream. I don't know if you want to change that, but it's under Injustice as opposed to KI.
Oh, the Twitch settings.
The Twitch settings is under Injustice. I need to.
You have to think really hard to
Brian,
change it.
well, Brian, man, this doesn't even want to work right now. Brian does take care of that for us. There's chat. Hi, guys.
What's up, dudes? So, yeah, welcome, guys, to SoCal Regionals, as is a video game tournament. We don't know what's going on. We do know what's going on. We're actually fully educated what's going on. We're just waiting on people right now. So, as there's a lot of people competing in a lot of different games, Steve is very good at a multitude of video games.
He's all right at Injustice.
He's pretty good. He's still using Nightwing, right?
He uses Nightwing for certain matchups. Apparently.
Nightwing. And hopefully he does well.
And he just lost to Nupkicks.
Did he really?
So here he comes, I'm sure.
That sucks.
And he's out of the tournament. It
that
sucks for
sucks.
him.
Who's Nupcakes using? I didn't see it.
He's been our premier Batman player for quite a few months now.
Oh, the Batman guy.
Yeah. Really nice guy.
So, sadly, we don't have KI at any point on the mainstream, but since EpicGP was nice enough to host Injustice, Mortal Kombat, and Killer Instinct, we do get a dedicated stream time, so
yes.
that's good.
Yes, we do.
I think we're going to get started. I think it might be me and Steve.
I think it is going to be you and Steve.
If he's heading over here now.
Give me 1 second. Do you know how to change? Because right now.
Yes, Nightwing. Okay, looks like Steve is here. Me and him are going to go play our top 8 losers. Be back in a sec, dudes. There's too much going on right now. Peace, guys.
All right, guys. So currently we are going to have Steve versus Maximillion, and this is the losers bracket. Chris G has finally showed up. Only 30 minutes late. No big. All right, and we very may well see a Wolfmere. Max has been playing Wolf, and I believe we are going to see Wolfmere. I think he feels most confident right now in this top 8. I was talking to him yesterday with Wolf. He might play Sadira, but we'll have to wait and see. And I believe this is live. Here we go. Steve getting an early lead here. And Max pressing buttons after that running uppercut. That's not good. I believe you. All right, so we are trying to update the stream for you guys real quick for it to say Killer Instinct as opposed to Injustice, but for whatever reason, Twitch isn't really working with us right now. So We're going to have to hold it on Injustice. Ooh, very nice punish. But gets broken immediately after the shadow. And another breaker. Nice bait on that shadow eclipse. That was awesome. And Max getting maximum damage here. Max getting maximum damage. Sorry, guys. I'm a horrible person. Nice. And what does Steve have here? That's going to work. And he's going to get a juggle off this. And a setup. What's the setup? Oh, just goes right in front with the overhead. And rapid light doubles. Breaker on the, I believe that was a heavy. That's not going to work, but that's not going to work either. Oh, and a late shadow counter. That is very unfortunate for Steve. Both players. Max, unfortunately, though, is losing his instinct. He will get another one before the end of this set. Max does have a bit of a meter advantage, but Steve also doesn't have that much instinct, and he's giving Max more right here. And Max has gotten in trouble in the past with running uppercut and trying to press buttons afterwards. Right now it's working for him, but the last time these two played at the run back, Steve punished him for that almost every single time. So I'm surprised Max is still hitting buttons after that uppercut. It is minus like 1 or 2. So it's not necessarily safe enough for you to want to press buttons. And right now, here we go. Steve is getting right back in there. Both players waiting it out. Oh, but Steve gets it and misses his manual. And here's Max's turn. Oh, but he doesn't cash out. Both players now activated instinct. Oh, and he goes for the high, but he goes low. And that's ultra. Oh, he doesn't even ultra. Steve takes the first set. 1-0 on Max. And both players kind of trading with sweeps right now. Steve hitting his manuals. Very nice. Wow, I have actually never seen so many just raw claws in the neutral game. This is ridiculous. Nice sweep from Max, but that's not going to work. You have to respect Saberwolf's option to wake up when he has that eclipse, because Saberwolf players are not afraid to use it, and for good reason. I mean, it goes through projectiles, goes through normals. It's one of the best wake ups in the game, if not the best. Oh, back heavy punch. That was huge. That's going to lead to a lot of damage for just a few hits. Again, Max is caught pressing buttons after that uppercut. It has gotten him in trouble before, and he's doing it again. Oh, nice bait with that neutral jump on the grab, but doesn't get too much after it. Burns the meter. And he still doesn't finish it off. And there it is. Chips him out. Very nice. So Max is still in this. He does have instinct, and he has a bar of meter. This is looking pretty good for Max. Steve, however, is playing very patient. I really like his play right now. There's no reason for him to get risky. He doesn't have the advantage with instinct, so he has to be very cautious right now, and he's playing very smart. And these footsies are intense. Oh, but he gets hit by raw claws. Steve almost has the instinct, though. Nice sweep. And he goes low, but it doesn't work this time. And nice breaker. He needed that breaker. Oh, Steve doesn't confirm off that hit. No! Max, manuals, EX Eclipse. This is going to be very close. Steve can potentially still win this. That's not going to do it, though. All right, and Max ties it up 1-1. Ooh, grabs him right out of the run. Nice. All right, Max is blocking now. Nice cross up into the combo, and he gets broken on mediums. Ooh, nice. Does a heavy manual, but opts to go for the wall bounce under mid-screen. I don't know if that was a mistake or he meant to do that. Oh, huge counter breaker. And what's the mix-up? Oh, he just waits. Good patience, though, from Steve, but he gets caught with a low. And Max is completely content to just kind of back off. I like this. There's really no reason for him to go in. He's got to let Steve come to him, make all the mistakes. But Steve comes in and just gets right under him. And another counter breaker, but this time it's from Steve. And he goes for the jump mix-up, but Max just, again, uses that Eclipse. It's so good. You have to respect Saberwolf when he has a bar. I mean, he can almost punish anything with Shadow Eclipse. And Max testing it again, but he actually gets the confirm off of it. He goes for the jump to bait, but he gets caught anyways. Oh, and he whiffs the grab. Nice punish. And Steve brings it right back. Here we go, guys. This is the last round. It is tied up. This is loser's bracket, so loser does go home. And a lockout. This is huge. And that's going to be about 45%, 47%. Steve goes for a poke, but Max does not let it happen. Oh, this is so close. Misses the Eclipse on Wake Up. Very nice from Steve. Steve is totally in control right now. And that's going to hit. Max needs to get some sort of mix-up into a combo here. Oh, and there it is. Cross-up. Oh, goes for the medium counter breaker. That didn't work. Steve is sitting on instinct, but he might not get to use it. All Max has to do is close this out, and he goes for another counter breaker. And Steve is going to take it over Max. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys. So Maximillion and I let you down, but great set so far to PR Rog and of course to FRQ Steve. They're going to be moving up. And up next I believe we're going to have Chris G. And I'm not quite sure who he's playing. Maybe Big Robot, I believe. What's up, dude?
Oh man, I wanted it to be hype. I had a great feeling that he was going to break the lights again because me and him were breaking lights on reaction that whole game.
Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous.
I had a funny feeling he was going to go for it, but he just wasn't touching buttons at all in the end.
Yeah, I mean, he played smart. You did too. The only thing that I noticed is when you were trying to play patient and back off, which I really liked, he just ran at you and hit you with the low. Yeah,
that was the problem, is that I suck at playing patiently. I suck at just like waiting for you to do something.
Yeah, you do.
It's just not in my nature at all. I'm better at being offensive in games, and when you have to play that way in Saberwolf versus Saberwolf, and you have to play that way in Saberwolf versus Thunder. So when it comes to like those moments of just like waiting, I'm not good at it.
Yeah, I mean, that matchup, mirrors are just kind of like that. Saberwolf especially because he's so aggressive.
Yeah,
and you really, I mean, there's no projectiles. There's no really like far traveling move. Aside from his claws.
What's cool is that like that match pretty much goes exactly like me and how me and Steve play, where we literally like I win one and then he wins one, I win one and then he wins one. It's either who has the more patient and who has better offense. And in that game, I just didn't have as good offense. Every time I tried to go for a mix-up, he was able to backdash out of it. Yeah. So
and another thing that I was telling the stream is every time we do running uppercut, you get caught trying to press a button afterwards.
Yeah, or backdash.
Yeah. That was hurting you too.
But I mean, one thing I was trying to focus on doing, but I wasn't thinking of it when you're in tournament, is every time he was doing the light, medium, heavy chain of shadow countering it, and I was thinking about it a lot, but for some reason it just wasn't reacting in my head. I was just like, man, I know this is just like free damage for me.
Hey, at least you didn't mess up a shadow counter. So our plan worked out.
We're commentating.
We're commentating.
Yo, let's go.
That was our plan the whole time. We swear. None of us wanted to win.
It was a lot of fun. That matchup was actually really good.
That was a good match.
It could not have gone better than that did.
All right, so we are going to have Big Robot and Chris Jesus, who is going to be playing Saberwolf, and Big Robot playing Glacius.
I really like Glacius in this matchup, so we'll see how it goes.
Helix Fossil?
Looks like the names need to be switched as well.
Wait, no. The names need to be switched, but what is Felix Fossil?
It's some sort of meme that's going around now. Just ignore it. Just
right.
ignore it. Big Robot getting the first damage.
And that's not going to work.
Neutral jump heavy punch. Gets broken immediately by a Big Robot. Looks like Robot knows this matchup fairly well.
He does.
Chris G just might not.
No, Chris G kind of knows it. I've played a few matches with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
nice
he gets
grab.
thrown right out of that. That must have been a mix-up input.
Another
Oh,
throw.
this is where Glacius loses. Is getting thrown everywhere.
And Chris G, the thing about Chris is he doesn't really break.
I don't think he can break on
I don't think
reaction.
he knows how to break shadows either, like
Yeah.
correctly, certain ones.
That is going to hit only once and be in Glacius' favor.
And right now, Big Robot just running away. That's gonna chip him out.
Chip him out. Good stuff.
Oh my goodness.
Switches to the opposite side. Lands a full combo, and that's it for Glacius as well, going into round 2 or round 3.
And Chris G has Instinct right now. Ooh, nice break.
Broken
All
on
right,
the
so he
linker.
breaks heavies.
I wouldn't have broken that either.
Oh, again, breaks the heavy linker.
Chris is guessing now. And if he guesses right, that's all he needs to win.
Yeah.
That's a
not
big
gonna
whip.
work.
Ooh, not punished though.
That's going to get by, but he's going to get punished for it.
No, he gets thrown right into it. And gets hit by the shatter. One more is going to do it. Switch opposite side. Nope. Oh, he did
just
press a button. That could have
just
been what
gets
Chris
hit.
needed. And gets hit by
Oh,
it.
breaks the
first
heavies
frame.
again.
Let's go.
No.
Oh, he has to just poke him in the eye. He has to just poke him in the eye, and that's it.
No, it's not it.
It's not it. We're still in this thing. Big Robot not pressing any buttons, and any cold shoulder is going to do it. No, he pressed.
Oh, that was such a smart instinct.
And there we go.
That was sick, though.
It was
I
getting
really
close.
like that.
It was getting close.
And Chris G is not smiling at all right now.
Generally, losing does not make you happy. Generally.
Generally speaking, yes. I mean, I don't exactly pop off when I lose.
Yes! Yes! Oh, girl! Yeah! Let's play video games again! Crouching low. Into stuff.
Chris G
Christy.
needs to take very nice. He needs to take advantage of every time he gets in Big Robot's face.
As we noticed before, Chris was getting hit by Shatter an awful lot in the previous match, but now it's going much more in the Saberwolf's favor.
Yes, and he's actually very good at avoiding shatters altogether.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
he is
really good
actually
at
very
noticing
good
the
at it.
pillar. The pillar itself is like the big beam that comes out of the ground. The best way for identifying it. Puts on ice armor. Stabs Saberwolf in the eye. Tries
Nice
to do it again.
backdash on the Lance, though.
Still has armor. It protects him.
Big Robot is doing a fantastic job of keeping him out, though. I like his
Since
pressure.
Chris is constantly jumping, I would be pressing the hell out of that ice ball, man. I would get that thing out like crazy.
Yeah. And again, he goes for another puddle punch. I mean, Chris G has pretty much telegraphed every one.
Yep.
And he is so good at avoiding that.
That almost chips, but doesn't.
Oh.
No, he really needed
I would have
that
done
to kill.
that too.
Oh, and Robot misses his combo. Chris G lands a little bit of rest and takes the win.
Chris G runs it right back.
Neutral jump opposite side, empty into throw.
That's not going to work.
I thought that was almost a backdash from Glacius. I was like, what the heck is that?
Silly Max. Glacius can't dash. Do you remember when he could, though?
Yeah, that was weird. That was at the Evo build. It was useless, too. Oh, combos off of it. Chris
And
breaks
again,
the linker again.
Robot has done nothing but heavy linkers after the first.
light,
yeah,
after the light opener, yeah.
absolutely. And Chris has read that.
Chris doing a great job here.
And Chris, very smart. He's actually he was running away. That was opener ender. He could have broken that. But instead,
Lands
he's
into stuff. Tries to get a little bit meaner.
going to lose his life bar for his trouble there.
He has not fallen for one of those lances into Shatter yet.
And trust me, we worked on that.
Yeah, the first game it was a problem, and now he's just getting beaten up by it. Right into Ultra. Nope.
No. That's not going to work.
He could have shadow countered that, actually.
I mean, Big Robot can potentially still win this. It is not over.
If he actually lands... Oh, no, he doesn't have the meter. I don't know if he can. He has to land 2 combos.
Yes, or a counter breaker.
Full combos, mind you.
Or a double counter breaker.
Or a double, triple, ultra counter breaker. Ultra combo. And
there's
the first one. Oh, Chris is coming in, though. He has no meter for...
Oh, doesn't go for the break.
Oh, he goes for a shorter combo. But Chris now has the greatest equalizer. That. And it didn't work, but he cancels into Instinct.
And that's not going to work.
That's it. He whiffed it.
Very nice from Chris to bring it back. But Big Robot also brought it back, almost winning that set and taking Chris out.
Really close game.
Yep. All right, here we go. Set number 3.
Robot using those jabs from Glacius, one of his best buttons.
I just want to stop commentating for a second to say that I was extremely happy with this tournament. Even though we were only capped out at 64 and I didn't beat Eduardo and you didn't beat Steve, like, I am extremely happy with this community right now.
Oh, like, it was really fun. Fun being able to enjoy a major for AI, yeah.
People that traveled, I mean, Drummond's from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Obviously, we have a lot of SoCal guys here, but, Grim's making it out. Big Robot is also an online player. And this goes to show you, if a game has amazing online, it can be viable to be an online tournament player.
That's actually a great point. My apologies, since the match is going on.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just really quickly want to talk about this with Max.
But it's a great observation that if a fighting game has really good netcode and the players are able to reproduce that netcode, that level of play while online in a tournament, then that's the future of fighting games.
It really is, because you can practice online as much as you want, go to these big events,
and take the
and still do well.
Still do well. Yeah, that's something that really hasn't existed to a big regard, because almost every fighting game has had generally kind of a big issue with its netcode.
Yes, and that's where the whole online warrior thing.
Exactly,
because online warriors generally don't do well at tournaments. You can
generally tell somebody how they play online because of a delay, and it makes it difficult to deal with. But in this game, that doesn't really exist. We're talking 1 frame or 2 frames, and that's the equivalent of changing monitors.
Yes. So it's really not an issue.
Chris gets hit. Still ahead by a full, almost half a life bar, though. Although this is taking a lot down.
40% into a setup. Oh, nice.
That's a great setup. Forces him to hit it. I'm going to use that, man. That's an awesome corner setup with Glacius. Jump up, light kick into the ball, and that takes the round. Going into round 3, Big Robot versus Chris G. Oh, maybe a manual, but definitely a mix-up of some kind.
Oh, and he blocks it again. Big Robot has almost woken up with that every time.
Chris is using shadow moves as after, like, Shadow Eclipse after certain punish opportunities. He really should just go for full combo.
I agree. I completely agree.
It's a lot of missed damage. He knows exactly what's going on.
Every one of those.
Armor goes through. This is what Big Robot needed, but he loses the armor off the counter break. Comes back quickly, though. Was a grab attempt. Chris G getting really close here.
Chris G just needs 1 opener into Ultra.
Good stuff.
Big Robot still has a bar of meter. He can do this.
Almost. Wow, that shatter was so close. What's crazy is that Saberwolf has a longer jump than everyone else in the cast. Like, everyone kind of has, like, the same jump amount. That goes over it. Chris G goes into Ultra and takes it. Saberwolf has a little bit more delay to when he can, like, jump or neutral jump or anything like that. It costs,
for the
like,
trip card?
Just in general, like going from ground to sky. It takes, I think it takes 1 or 2 frames more than the rest of the cast.
Okay.
Because he's so fast on the ground, getting into the air, it takes a little bit longer. So avoiding those shatters, which is what Chris G was doing, was actually really good.
Impressive, yeah.
For Saberwolf, that can be hard, and I get tripped up all the time thinking that I made that. I swear I made that, and you actually get hit within the final frame because Saberwolf has a delayed jump. I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. I talked to the devs a while ago about that, and they told me that was the case. It might have been changed though, but I feel it. I
feel it in my bones.
So that was a great match. Moving further, Chris G is going to be in the winner's bracket, and it looks like Big Robot just got bumped down to losers, and I think we're going to have Big Robot versus Steve now. No, it looks like it's Big Robot versus PR Balrog, and we're going to have Drummond Kuritani versus Steve.
All right.
That's what's setting up right now. This is going to be a great match. This is notoriously in Saberwolf's favor. This is going to be Saberwolf Sadira.
Yes.
However, in any given Sunday, I think this match might be a 5-5 or a 6-4 for Saberwolf, but it might be a 5-5. You know what I mean?
It might, but it might be also a 5-5 because of Drummond. I mean,
and that too. Yeah.
His Sadira. There's only a few Sadiras that I think play on his level or are better. I mean, CD Jr. is obviously one of them. Drummond is very good. Shinku, very good player. Sometimes battles with tournament nerves, but I mean, Drummond and CD Jr. in my opinion are the two best Sadira players right now.
I'm actually really happy with a lot of people asking in the chat. I made it into top 8, but I just lost against Steve, who's my notorious Saberwolf rival at the run back. And I'm actually fairly happy with my performance because I have not had much of a chance to play KI, and my most experience came yesterday, playing early in pools and playing a lot against you guys. You know, that was amazing. And I actually spent literally 15 minutes in training with Saberwolf. Found 3 things I never knew before because I've never been in training with Saberwolf.
Oh man,
3 crazy things. So here we go.
All right, Drummond starting very early, getting the lead. Ooh, that was really tricky.
And just all it hits. Steve gets locked out super early, so Drummond takes full advantage of that. Puts him back into the corner. Steve now has the instinct to go for it, and wow, Steve is just on point today with those combo break setups.
He just doesn't want to deal with it.
He's not dealing with it.
Nice tech. That was a really good tech on that grab. Saberwolf grab mix-ups with techs are really hard.
Really hard. Lands a full combo. It was a level 3, didn't exactly need it, but still great damage. 41% is nothing to scoff at.
And here we go. This is where Drummond is obscenely dangerous.
Ridiculous is that he's so good at this. Chooses to end it early in order to let Saberwolf not get as much meter as possible. And here we go. Next web is coming out soon. And there it is.
It's far, though. This is good.
That's it.
This is good for Steve. He might push himself in it. Oh, it's gone. Oh, no, it's still there.
He breaks him anyway right before. That was interesting. That's the Drummond Kuritani special.
The manual into the immediate ender, and that's actually a really good way for it. I like the way he plays her.
Yeah. It's a different Sadira than we're used to seeing.
He just doesn't give you any chance to break or get out of any damage he does.
You can tell that Drummond's been playing Sadira almost exclusively since the game came out 3 months ago, and he actually has.
Yeah.
So as soon as it came out, he was the one that was on Sadira in the early ranks. And he's an online warrior, so...
And he is. And he's...
Goes to show you, dude.
This is his second tournament ever.
Is it really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
And, I mean, he's very good.
This was a stacked tournament, too. Like,
yes.
Our pool, and your pool and my pool especially, was pretty freaking brutal.
It was. And we made it out. Yay.
Hey, I feel good about that. Landing a grab. Steve pressing a lot of buttons over there, but this will kill. That thing slightly cashes out the damage in the air, too, which is why it's a great move after a throw.
And Drummond, I mean, he looks focused. He's not smiling. He's not...
The only problem is that we don't have many Sadira players on in SoCal.
You know, I was thinking about picking her up and then training with Drummond online. He said he would help me with the matchup. And you know,
I think that this might be a difficult match for Steve because he doesn't play online.
We don't really have any.
That's exactly what I mean. I played a lot of Sadiras and I play as her, so I kind of understand where she goes. But Steve's getting hit a lot by cross-ups right now.
And not even I can't speak. Sorry, guys. It's early. Not even on this level, though.
Yeah. And the thing is that you kind of know that Sadira is going to cross you up a lot, and he's getting hit by the cross-up a long time.
Yeah. Long time.
Can't break the end of that. A lot of the time, not a long time. He crossed you up wrong. Steve gets a full combo.
Nice
Drummond
break.
might have broken that on reaction. I yet have to see Steve actually do a shadow eclipse on Sadira's jump-ins, and there has been a few opportunities.
And that's going to hit.
Into stuff.
Oh, but
Drummond
he
does nothing
up.
with it, though. That's going to hurt.
Yep.
Yo.
Oh!
Wow. No invincibility on your face. And Drummond takes round 1. It's looking pretty good for Captain Kuritani.
Captain Kuritani.
Nice. Great grab. Saberwolf, I thought, would have won in that situation. Wakes up with the jab, gets it. Best jab in the game. And just end it.
It's going to close it out, but he does give Sadira a little bit of instinct.
Steve is pressing those buttons so hard I can hear them through the headset. You can too. That's why it's funny. Whack, whack, whack. I won't get crossed up. There's the cross up. The thing is that combo's great because it does 30% and it's 2 hits before a shadow. And
yes.
Yeah, it's Steve doesn't know this matchup.
Oh.
Whoa, goes under it. Yeah, there it is.
His cross-ups are so deep, though.
You really don't want to do down heavy kick, which is Saberwolf's best normal button anti-air.
I would just eclipse.
Just eclipse. And almost, to be honest, just block. A lot of the time, it's the best thing to do. See, he does have a chance here, but
Yes.
he's gonna need all the hope in the world.
Absolutely has a chance.
If he does the corner setup,
and right now I like
here it
this.
comes. This is it. This is the way we're waiting for. He didn't fall for it. Oh, the
my
feet
goodness.
hit the web.
This
He
is
still
so
has a chance.
close.
Oh, last hit. And
My
Drummond takes it.
goodness.
Great freaking match, man. That's Killer Instinct, man. That was really good.
Do you want to do winners finals 3 out of 5 or 2 out of 3? Like all the finals? We should do. I would say 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 for winners finals. We'll just make that decision right now. Let him know. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this is what's happening right now. Balrog, being himself, Balrog, and being a phenomenal, annoying player to play against, is currently playing Street Fighter. So we are going to be running for you guys right now winners finals, which I believe is Chris G and Grims.
I find it funny how like PR Balrog and Chris G, these dudes that do play Killer Instinct, PR Balrog especially,
PR
but Chris
Balrog's
G,
been grinding this
it
game.
goes to show you just your status. And Chris G's good at KI. I'm not going to say he's bad.
No,
by
he
any
is
means,
good,
but he does not have a lot of experience.
he's not. He doesn't have the same game knowledge that Balrog does because of how
Exactly.
much Balrog has been playing and how much he enjoys playing this game.
All I was going to say was that it's kind of crazy that a guy like Chris G can still make it so far in a KI tournament because of tournament jitters
Just-
on the opposite side.
And not only that, just amazing fundamentals.
He does
Like,
that-
I
that-
hate to
that
gloat
too.
about it, but that's what it is. I mean, Chris G is.
Amazing patience and
yeah.
fundamentals and throw game.
You cannot throw him.
It's impossible to throw
Sometimes
Chris.
I just want to just slap him when I'm playing him because I'm
So-
just like, stop teching.
What's interesting about this match is that we're seeing Chris G, who's arguably got the best quote-unquote footsies of anyone in the tournament right now,
And
going up
Grims,
against Grims, who
who
has
is-
the best frame traps of anyone
who
in the
is
tournament
arguably
right now. Pretty much the best
like
Jago. I think
the
we can say that.
I would say he's the best Jago in the country, but maybe even like one of the top 3 KI players in the country.
Absolutely. I would say he might actually be the top. He
I would give it. All right,
has
so
the most experience.
real quick, as far as games goes, tournament results we'll leave that aside. I would give the games to Grims.
Yes.
Tournament results I'd give to either Rico or CD.
Yes. Yeah, I agree with you
I
there.
can't really.
However, Grims has played nearly 9,000 games online, and
So
it
this
actually
is
shows.
how I'd actually rank it. I would rank it CD Junior, Rico Suave, Grims.
Yes, I think that's a good call. But I think Grims could actually take it all right
Oh,
here. So
absolutely.
let's see what happens.
He's actually my favorite to win the tournament, even while I was in it.
Overhead whiffs. That was actually a punishable situation. Light, medium, heavy with Saberwolf is punishable.
Look at
Grims-
that patience. The one thing I love about Grims is he's really patient. For an
Yeah.
online player, like that's very rare.
Misses his manual. Chris G getting a combo. Going for good damage. Solid 33%.
Nice
Mediums.
breaks.
It looks like Grims reacted to that one.
Oh, nice tag.
Nice throw tag. Once again, Chris G is impossible to throw.
Ooh, that
Backdash is
backdash.
right through the light wind kick. Chris G is choosing to throw a heavy in there, so that's to understand the metagame in KI a little bit. And here comes the Grimm special.
Uppercut.
3 uppercuts to recover health. Chris G not falling. That is a backdash.
Oh.
Wow, and right now, Chris G is making this look very good. Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Chris is
G
learning, man. Chris is. I don't even
I
know
know.
if he has an Xbox One. I think most of his experience is in tournament.
is at the run back. This is good though. Honestly, I thought this would be a little more of a wash on Grims' side.
I did too, but at the
Chris
moment,
G is doing very
Chris
well.
is showing amazing footsies and amazing spacing with Saberwolf, and is literally reacting to every overhead that Grims has thrown out. Predicts the throw, goes to the opposite side with the shadow clips.
I mean, this almost doesn't look like Grims.
It does now. As soon as he's in combo, it
Yeah,
looks like Grims.
then it's Grims. You're like, oh, there he is. Found
Exactly.
him.
There we go. Grims down half a health bar going into the third round. Throwing out fireballs, something we haven't seen a lot in this match so far.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
He just walked under
He
the ground.
realizes you can walk under Saberwolf because Saberwolf does not have a cross-up, and that's going to hurt a lot.
I'm very surprised
That
he
is
actually went for
a
that.
kind of a crazy thing from Grims. You don't see that very
Yeah.
often.
Yesterday he was playing so solid, and today he's just kind of
It is Chris G.
instinct. Yeah,
It is Chris G.
I think that's
short.
That might be what it is.
That's exactly what he needs right now. Chris is just blocking everything. It's crazy.
He knows.
Jago, when he's in this mode,
Oh,
does have
he missed.
additional advantage on his moves.
Did you see that medium though after the
Yeah.
jump? I told
Whiffed.
you.
Oh, dashes to the opposite side. Chris knew he was going to be defensive.
And
Getting
Chris
solid
G doing the
17%. Great
maximum
tech from
juggle
Grims.
combos.
What the hell?
the
Overhead
anti-air?
anti-air. Nobody understands what's going on. And that does it. Chris G takes the first game.
That was risky though.
Crazy
the
match.
ragged edge. He could
Yeah.
have broken that.
You could have broken that. I don't
was
think
a
Grims was
medium.
looking for it. It's not like the combo resets. It's still a linker at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both players looking very focused right now, and this is winners finals.
I just hope because Grims doesn't really come to compete that he didn't get mine screwed. You know what I'm saying?
Heavies. Grims not having none of that. And here's where Grims really shines. Unbreakable combos because you can't read anything and you have to guess.
There we go. All right, so Grims looking back in shape, but Chris
wakes up with jabs and gets a combo out of it.
Is still very much in there. I'm really impressed with him.
Chris is doing what I believe Saberwolf should be doing. Short burst combos. Nothing that's crazy long damage like Orchid and Thunder.
He's doing the Justin Wong, essentially.
Exactly. And I honestly think that's the most effective way to play Saberwolf. Only maximize on lockout.
Yep.
And a lot of the time, if Saberwolves are playing that way, let them. Like 30% is not that bad.
No. Especially if you can't break it.
Exactly. Forward roundhouse, no shadow counter from Chris.
Oh my God, his blocking is...
He is blocking everything, man. He sees it all.
Oh, finally. We should just keep commentating like that and cursing.
Forward roundhouse into nothing. That's going to hit. And Grims takes that one. He's going to recover a lot of health right here. Walking forward. And actually, backdashing technically counts as offense for some reason.
Does it?
So it gives you health as well. Yeah.
That's weird. I thought it was only walking forward.
It's backdashing, but no walking back.
Oh, okay, because you're dashing.
Ooh, that was weird that didn't hit. And Grims keeps wanting to go a lot for this overhead. It might be one of the big things that gets him damage a lot of the time, and Chris G is not having any of it.
Chris G says your overhead is garbage.
And once again, goes for the overhead and gets thrown.
You know what I just realized? I want you to look very closely. They both have ponytails.
That's what they said before. They have the same ponytail. It gives them their power.
Should I?
Grims takes the crap out of that one.
Should I get a ponytail?
You should get a ponytail.
You should get a ponytail.
I had one.
We should go to UFGT with ponytails.
It's a pain in the ass. We'll buy ponytails. This is just working out way too good for Chris G right now. Flipping sides. Grims down to about half his health. This is a 3 out of 5 set, but oh my gosh, man. Short into stuff. Chris G does not hit it. Jago does have instinct, so he's probably going to go for the wall bounce here. Pop
He
instinct.
has a meter as well.
Oh! Backdash through.
Nobody misses his manual. Why,
no,
Grims?
bueno,
why?
no, bueno, no, bueno.
And Chris G knows he has to stay away. I really like
Grims
this.
slightly walking forward, understanding that he has to move forward to gain health back.
Nice tech.
Great throw tech.
Very nice tech.
Nice uppercut. Great spacing right now. This is what Killer Instinct's all about. Oh, and that was it. It was in danger. Throws the fireball. Great blocks. Understands
nice
he
tech.
has to block that.
Nice jump. Oh!
That's going to hit.
This
if
is
he does
so
another
close.
one, that's it. No.
No, he's still alive.
One more. Oh, my God. How is he still alive?
Oh, my goodness. There was like 7 eclipses right there.
Sweet, merciful mother of God.
So it is now 2-0, and honestly, Grims looks flustered right now.
It's the first time I've ever seen Grims flustered.
Yeah. I mean, if I was Grims, I would just take the scissors that he's hiding in his back pocket and cut Chris G's ponytail.
Take off the source of his power. It's like removing Mega Man's Mega Buster. What am I now? Here we go. Grims lining the first solid combo. Is probably going to go for a wall bounce. Nope, getting the raw ass damage. 55%, he'll take it. So what Grims is doing is going for back overhead into light wind kick, which is unsafe. It allows Saberwolf to follow up. He should do the overhead into light laser sword, which puts a plus.
In the corner, that works.
However, I think Grims is not used to people blocking that move so
yeah,
much.
I know.
That spacing, that was actually punishable. But you really have to be fast with it. Tries to go for the overhead, doesn't get it.
And Chris G is just looking so straight. It's so hard to stay on your game when your opponent literally blocks everything you do.
Exactly. Switches
Nice
to the
breaker.
opposite side, gets broken immediately. Kind of had to.
Oh, finally an
finally
overhead.
lands.
And this is huge because Grims can gain a lot of life from this. He still has about 2 seconds, 3
Grims,
seconds of
for
instinct.
some reason, not going for the meter ender to give himself an additional bar. Straight into launcher. Wind kick raw.
Oh, goes for the
Chris G
backdash.
punishes the backdash. Thrown, and here we go, round 3. Chris G is 1 round away from
advancing.
going into grand finals. Jab, jab.
And no shatter counters from Grims.
Nothing, yeah. Short combo, 30%. He'll take it. Grim's landing a first big combo of this round.
And there we go.
No shadow moves, which I'm very surprised at. Chris G has not shown that he can break a shadow move yet.
I think, honestly, Grims is saving it for like a lockout, like an early lockout, or possibly a situation like this, and there it is.
This is it. Wall bounce. No. Oh, either way. Oh, my God, no. Oh, no. If he went for wall bounce ultra, it would have worked, but now he's giving Chris G a chance.
Oh, just
good stuff.
Didn't want to deal with it.
In situations like that, that's where the wall bounce is extremely effective, is that you cash out the damage, put them into danger status, and then just ultra them.
I mean, he still had I think he still had a bar meter.
He did. He had 2. So I think it was just a mental error, but either way, still takes the game. Yep, I saw that triple as well. Aha. The ambiguous cross-up. Doesn't do anything with it, though.
And I just got to say, Grims is not playing like he was yesterday. Right now, like, I think he's honestly
that's kind of what happens when what you do doesn't work.
Yeah, but I mean, you still got to keep your composure. Again, this is one of his first tournaments, so I mean, to make it this far, and he's still in there, he's still doing this, but he's not as strong as he was yesterday.
Chris G with two straight throws. Combo breaker raw. Ooh, shadow counters right through all of that stuff. Great combos, and this will do it. Grims takes the first round.
All right, so Grims showing signs of life now. Taking a game and ending an early life bar.
That's a good setup, is a down heavy punch into, I think it's medium uppercut, and on the way down you can do a heavy uppercut.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good, like 16%, I think.
Hey, man. It's
wow, that jumping heavy punch is so beefy.
And Grims has gotten hit by every single cross-up shadow eclipse.
To be honest, unless you know it's coming, you can't block it.
I know. It's unblockable, but I'm just
I like how I came up with it,
let me do me, man.
I like how I came up with that. I'm always going to claim fame on that move. Look how ridiculous this is, Godspeed. He's like, that is ridiculous. Stop doing it.
I think that's exactly what I said, too.
Please stop doing it. Throws him to the opposite side. Grabs him immediately. Oh, I think he was going for the shadow move. Yes, he is, but he can cancel into instinct, making it safe. Oh, medium kick. Grims breaks the mediums. There's the ambiguous cross-up. He's got additional frames on all of his stuff right now, meaning that Chris G is unable to react.
Oh my goodness, this damage, that's like 60%.
65%, dog.
We're in between. Oh,
throws him. This is getting close. This is exactly what Chris G wants.
Nice break on the lights.
I wonder if he reacted to that one. Forward roundhouse. Chris G has yet to use. Oh, that could be it.
The one time.
Great
the one
stuff.
time he gets hit by an overhead on wake up, it finally works out for him. And Grim.
Chris G exchanging a smile with Noel Brown. Here we go. Getting into the final round. This is winners finals. You guys are watching SoCal Regionals in Irvine, California. Chris G and Mr. Grims. Essentially one of the better Saberwolves in the entire country and one of the best Jagos going at it right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the best Jago.
Yeah, I will say that. I like to say one of them so I can keep it ambiguous in case there's like a Jago in a guy playing Xbox One, like in a cave, that's been practicing 19 hours a day, and he's just the best. There's actually Ryu is the best at Killer Instinct.
Do you think Ryu would play Killer Instinct?
I think Ryu, that'd be really funny. No, dude, Ryu plays Mortal Kombat. Ryu plays MK2 exclusively.
We had a good thing going, and he just ruined it.
And I just ruined it.
You're a horrible person.
I think Ryu would play some ridiculous. He plays like Gundam exclusively. It's like Chris G's taking a break here. Grim's warming up his hands. It is shockingly cold in here compared to yesterday.
I know, it's nice.
I started the tournament, and I was like, my hands are actually cold. This is bad. I wish I wore my gigantic Killer Instinct jacket that makes me feel like the sun.
Oh, you still have that?
I thought
I stole that yesterday.
No, no, you didn't. So Grims and Chris G rocking out to some of that Mick Gordon in the background.
Dun 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 dun. Shout outs to Mick Gordon. Thank you for quite possibly one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
Yeah, thank you for a follow-up to a Killer Instinct soundtrack that is pretty much one of the best, and no way that it could have gotten any as good or better, and somehow ended up being as good and better. It was perfect. Yeah, it's insane.
My favorite thing in this game, like musically, is Orchid's Ultra on her own stage.
That's before the match gets started. That's one thing I like about Killer Instinct is that the kind of like the motto of this game is that no reason it should have been as good as it is. And it's that good.
It is. It really is.
Chris Chris G getting hit by a lot of stuff right now, and Grimm's landing a
Grimm's-
couple of huge manual combos.
Nice. Okay, so he started to
starts
jump
jumping now,
yes,
yeah.
very nice.
Nice. Low to overhead and everything else. Oh, Chris G picked up on the shadow counter.
I
See
feel
how he
like
uses
he learned
it?
that just this game.
I think Grimm's might be reacting to the lights like I do, and he takes the first round very convincingly. He's got about 90, almost 85% life going right now.
And this is the Grimms we're used to seeing.
This is the Grimm's that makes it Jago the best character in the game. He really does. He's the one that makes
Nice
that true.
tech. That was beautiful, but he went for an overhead, which got him caught.
Chris G looking for an opportunity right here. Ooh, he had to tech grab that. Dashes forward very, very carefully.
Nice air-to-air.
Ooh, that was a punish opportunity, but he barely missed it. Only
Nice
a few frames.
blocks. Man, both players are just completely playing a different game, and he
Oh,
finally
he
blocks
actually
it.
blocks it, forces him into instinct. Grimm's actually can put himself at advantage here against Saberwolf. Backdashes through the overhead, dashes forward. Grimm's is just
job.
on point right now, seeing everything except that. Chooses to block
Oh,
this time.
he
I
got
was
lucky.
I was thinking the exact
He got
same thing.
very lucky.
This might be a moment to shadow counter, but misses it. Forward roundhouse hits him once. Overhead. He got the combo and the lockout.
Chris is gonna
This
have
gonna
to
be
guess.
a ridiculous. He should probably cash out.
No, he does.
No, cashes out. I thought he was going to go for into instinct mode and get some life back.
At this point, there's no second life bar. There's no need.
Oh, he has to use his instinct. Grimm's has to use his instinct very, very soon.
I would honestly just pop it now.
Yeah, just
Buy-
use
buy
it
some
and recover
time.
the life.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, Chris G gets locked out. This could potentially be it. No!
Oh!
All he had to do was the wall bounce ender into instinct, and that would have been it. I think that might. Oh, no, he
my
missed the
God.
manual.
And
Breaks
another
the mediums,
break.
reacts once again. Chris G looking a little flustered at the moment. That could be it!
Oh!
Oh, no! How is this happening? Come on!
Chris G takes. Okay, if he gets one counterbreaker with instinct, this
He
could
gets-
be game.
I have never seen Chris counterbreaker, though, is the problem.
That he's
I don't
tried.
think he knows the moves in the game.
He has tried.
To be honest,
That's
is it.
game.
That's it. That's game.
And that's it. Grimm's advances the
is
grand
in
finals.
Grand finals with an amazing set in winners finals.
One thing,
That was awesome.
man, it's just so ridiculous to see someone who has played literally almost 10,000 games online.
Yeah, you see
Never
the experience,
jumped.
The spacing, the backdashes,
It's-
the perfectly timed
it's
low
so
forwards, everything
impressive.
like that. It just goes to show you that I think comparing Ryu with Jago is a really good example because that spacing and the utility of moves is very similar.
Yeah, in the neutral game, yes, but when it gets into the up close frame traps, it's
Yeah.
nothing like Ryu.
But what Grimm's really does well is the mid-range to close range.
Yes,
And then
he
once
closes
gets
the
close
distance
range,
so well.
He somehow closes the distance
I
without
love the
using
way
wind kick.
I love the way he dashes up and uses light
Yes.
kicks. I really like that.
Crouching short with Jago is also damn good.
Yeah.
Like really good frames. Comes out very fast. You can hit confirm into it, and he makes it show.
I also want to give a really huge shout out to Chris. I mean, he's still in the tournament, but he barely plays this game, and he is. I mean, look at him. He's competing with players like Grimm's, who
Like-
have been playing thousands and thousands of games.
Like I was saying, it's crazy how a guy like Chris G literally can get this far off of just basic fighting game fundamentals in KI of just superior spacing, throw mix-ups, and overall unpredictability. And in Killer Instinct, that stuff is extremely important.
That's the beauty of this game. I mean,
a lot of people thought that this game was going to be all offensive heavy, and to be honest, that's what I felt like it was going to be too. But now it's very much evolved into a spacing game, and it kind of resembles Street Fighter. But then you get into the combo system, and it's totally not Street Fighter. You know what I mean? And the game is kind of designed that way. It was designed to kind of feel like Street Fighter in some ways, but dude, when you actually get into the mind games of KI and the combo system and the execution, it is on another level.
Yes. And something, of course, Rico texting me and calling me during stream, something to point out that he just told me, Grimm's was actually a strong Ryu player back in the day.
Yeah, I
so
remember-
he's not just an online
I
warrior.
remember him playing SF4 Vanilla way back in the day when I was hardcore into that. And he was online quite a bit in that one. But here we go. Losers next round. We're going to PR Balrog using Orchid and Big Robot sticking with Glacius. Robot just got knocked out by Chris G, and those were some extremely close matches as well. We'll see if PR Balrog knows anything about the Glacius match. I don't know if he's fought this one too much. Knows about that though. Uses the Shadow Cat to go through the fireball.
He just beat me.
Oh, that's right. You did play him, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah, I play with him online all the time.
Do you really?
Yeah, he knows this
Why don't
matchup.
I play with you online?
Because you hate me.
Because I haven't played in a while.
I haven't been online in like, I think 20 days. Nice. I taught him that.
It's on him.
I taught him that. Oh, gets locked
Wow.
out.
Big robot showing that he's got manuals.
Manuels. Oh.
Manuel.
And PR Balrog showing that he doesn't care.
He does not. I don't give an S.
Oh.
The kitty cat came out
Nice.
from behind, and there's just knees and cats everywhere, and stabs her right in the boot. Second round, Big Robot does not have much health left.
That's going to work.
That is going to work. Not much,
Oh.
though. It's still trades.
And PR Balrog's just trying to get that.
Ballistic.
He's
with
just
this
trying to get
uppercut.
that life bar drained.
Do it. Do it again. Do it again. I want to see it.
Do it.
Do it again.
Oh,
Tries to hit
that
the
does
manual.
go under Lance,
It does, yeah.
which makes this match really obnoxious.
Same thing with Saberwolf back forward light kick.
Yes.
Can go under
the
Lance.
slide. But it doesn't cover as much range as hers. I mean, the whole way through it'll just go right under.
I like that use of Sfar medium kick. It's actually a great button for Glacius that not many use. What the hell am I looking at right now?
I'm not sure I like that use of meter, but
That
nice.
is not a true block string, as PR Balrog has shown us right now. Big Robot ain't going to break any of
Oh,
this.
and that's a lot of damage.
Dude.
She has instinct,
That's it.
and that's going to be it.
As soon as you got armor, you got to recognize that you have armor. Oh, PR Balrog is going to punch Big Robot in the dick. It's going to be brutal, man. Here we go. Next round.
And PR Balrog is already... Okay, this is the thing you never do. Don't ever piss him off. Ever.
Yeah.
It's like Ricky Ortiz,
It's
but,
Ricky Ortiz syndrome, yeah.
but it's like, you just don't do that.
You don't make Justin Wong. You don't make PR Balrog. You don't make anybody on EG angry.
Those
It's
EG
just
guys.
Evil, angry geniuses.
Scumbags.
Crouching medium punch into shoulder gets nothing. That's going to work. It does not go through anything physical. And Glacius is getting physical.
God, I hate you.
Let's talk about Rip some more.
Is he teching those throws?
If he doesn't start teching those throws, he's going to get ripped up. PR Balrog looking really good right now, though. He's got Big Robot down to about 40% health on his second health bar. That is not a true
Can't
block
do
string.
that. I'm telling you, I have played this match with Eduardo. He knows this match.
Everyone thought it was for the longest time, but it's actually indeed not. PR Balrog looking way better right now than the previous game. Got the eye of the tiger right now.
It's actually a Jaguar.
He looked at me and he's like, your pun is invalid, Max.
Yes.
That is actually
Sir?
a Jaguar.
Sir?
Sir, I don't think that's right. PR Balrog takes it. The hottest of orchids.
And he's nodding like, man, this kid is so free. I'm just kidding. That was rude.
He just gave him a
I
wet
apologize.
willy. He gave him a wet willy right before this thing happened.
Considering Big Robot took a set off Rog and I did not, I can't say anything. And honestly, I actually...
All you can do is get really close to the mic.
Oh, I can do it. I really
you just
actually...
have to sweet nothings into everyone's ears.
I like the way that he plays this matchup. Big Robot.
Goes for the throw mix-up, doesn't get it. Gets brutally kneed in the face in the midair. Here's the manual. Where's he going?
Breaks.
I believe that was a
Could've been a
medium,
medium,
linker. Yeah. I like it. I like it.
You know what I've noticed? Real
ahead.
quick, no one ever tries to break Glacius's back heavy setup anymore off hail because
It's too risky,
it's
dude.
too risky.
Don't do it.
So you pretty much get a free hail
You know
setup.
what I do? I mix it up between medium and I mix it between back heavy.
I also do light because it leads you into a grab setup.
And shoot. Oh! We were just talking about
Remember
that.
when I was just like, hey, nobody breaks
Hey, dude,
back
remember
heavy.
that? Remember that time that thing happened?
Remember that time you made that
Dude,
awful
the thing
pun?
is, if he did counter break that, that'd have been ridiculous.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he goes for one.
Big Robot has changed things drastically now, but gets hit, and PR Balrog
Oh!
is looking for this moment that was going to
That
work.
was
but he
gonna
needed
work.
literally like a quarter of a second left. There, the uppercut's gonna hit. Ice Ball follows up, and this is where
Nice
this character
uppercut.
is insane. Oh, he hit him. Is he gonna try to break it? No, he doesn't. And
that's going to tie it up.
PR Balrog is officially back in this game right
Yes,
now.
absolutely. He still has every chance. And a nice grab. This is where he's most dangerous, when he has you in the corner. But that armor.
Got to hit the combo. Yes, he does. And this is going to do a lot. Check out the cash out right here. Gets the follow-up. Oh, my God, it killed. Big Robot takes it over PR Balrog. Dude, okay. So here's the thing. Killer Instinct gets so nuts that I don't even care I lost. Like I
I know, that's what
I
I'm
don't even
saying,
mind
like,
doing commentary in this game. It gets so freaking crazy.
I'm excited for this.
When things are on the line and like every lockout is important, every manual, every miss,
At the end
it's
in those
just-
danger zones, it gets so in crazy. My heart.
It's funny. Like I hate to compare it to Street Fighter 4 because it's kind of similar in the regard before a combo happens. But in SF4, you kind of go into autopilot.
Yeah.
You know. But in KI, you not only have
can't.
to think of how predictable am I being because they can combo break. You also have to think of the counter breaker, and you also consider your execution if you're doing manuals.
Yes.
And a lot of the time, if you're doing manuals and considering all this other stuff, it isn't just autopilot. You have to have so much going on in your head that it gets nuts in tournament. It gets absolutely
Yes,
freaking
and
crazy.
especially at that level where you are doing manuals. I mean, you guys have to realize a lot of these manuals that these guys are doing are all one-frame links.
Yes.
And obviously there's one-frame links in Street Fighter, but this is like a one-frame link every second.
The important thing also is that Killer Instinct does not have input shortcuts.
No.
There's a thing known as
there's
plinking.
no P-link.
There's no P-linking in Killer Instinct. That allows you to hit multiple buttons at one time to kind of get a easier link. That doesn't exist in this game. It's like Capcom vs. SNK2 style. Are they going right into it? I think they are.
Wow.
Wow.
And here we go. Is
Getting
this
real in
Losers
Killer Instinct
Finals?
right now? I think it is.
This is Losers Finals.
It just might be. I'll get confirmation on that. No, it's not. This is actually Losers Semis, so we're getting close.
Wait, who's still in?
We have
Grimm's.
Chris G, and then Grimm's is still in winners.
Yes. That's right.
Ooh, that was really pretty. Comboing into the down spike. I like it. Full combo. Only 10%. That is shockingly a little amount. I thought that does more. Drummond and Kuritani doing the best thing you possibly can.
Oh, nice pickup.
Sadira notorious for being a good character against Glacius.
Yes.
Although it's not free at all.
No, but it is ridiculous.
People ask, like, who's the best character in KI? And all I tell them right now is not Spinal, because he's so hard to use, but every other character is just... I probably could have gone through that with the Demon Blade, I think.
Yes, he could have. He's not reacting the way Eduardo did. Nice.
Ooh, good stuff. It barely misses. Glacius just out of range of Sadira's feet.
And this is where, he just gets hit by that?
Nice. I think he broke the thing right after, not the linker itself.
Nice.
It's going to work if the full combo hits. Oh, just barely. He might have. I would have used meter to kill him off.
I would have too, but I mean...
Good stuff.
Wait.
Oh, that doesn't trade. That actually is in Glacius' favor. That's nuts. See, this is the problem, is that people get all Eye of the Tiger when they have barely any health left.
I
and they
know,
go into,
right?
Like, Daigo mode, and they become impossible to kill.
But they only do it when they're in that little...
Only when they're in that mode, yeah. It's crazy how it happens, especially in between rounds. That's going to work.
And this
And
is...
here's the ridiculousness.
This is bad.
This might...
Oh, he messed
dropped
it up! That's the first
Gets
time I've
this
seen him
part.
drop it.
Oh, he got it again. This is the combo. This is the combo. There is one break opportunity, and that was it. At the very end was the break opportunity.
And that's 50%, 60%.
Sadira's instinct actually allows you to get a full combo that only has one break opportunity. A lot of people think it's unbreakable. It is not. And that's going to whiff, but it's a... What the hell? What the hell?
That was awesome.
I don't know, man. I don't think Big Robot was ready for it. Chooses not to go into Ultra. Nice guy, Drummond. What I like about the majority of the Killer Instinct community, extremely humble people.
Yes.
Like in comparison to a lot of like Capcom FGC guys, where there's a lot of pride and there's a lot. I mean that still exists here, but there's a lot of like scumbaggery sometimes. I'm not hating on Capcom stuff. I grew up on it, but that really does exist because Capcom stuff. Whoa. We're seeing a character switch from Big Robot.
You know what's interesting about that is when I was having trouble beating Kuritani.
Yeah.
With Glacius, I also switched to Thunder, and it actually worked out. Yeah, I beat him with Thunder.
Well, it's not working out so hot right now. Let's see how it goes. Start woofing on uppercuts. Let's go. No, they're not invincible at the start. Drummond knows this. You can stuff him unless he has a shadow. Oh, dude, Drummond is just everywhere right now. Big Robot's looking lost. I don't think he knows how to use this character. I think Glacius is his main.
Yeah, you need to, if you're gonna pick Thunder, like
you gotta pick Thunder, dude.
Yeah.
So here we go. First opportunity. No break opportunities. Oh my gosh, let's go. Oh, he royally messed that one up.
Yeah.
What you do is you cancel down heavy punch into grab, and it actually still hits unless they jump.
I think what he's trying to do is he picked Thunder more for the meaty mix-up, but I mean, you can meaty her with Glacius too. There's no reason for you to switch characters.
I
for
think
that.
what he's looking for is just to keep her out of the sky, but he was doing a fairly good job with Glacius, all
nice
things
breaker.
considered.
Yeah, I agree with you.
All you have to do is beat her to the sky. That's all you got to do.
You have those stretchy limbs.
Make it sound so easy, right? Yeah, Sadira really. Oh, or he lets you do that. So if he does another one of these, which is very hard, chooses to go for the meter. I'm shocked. Could have actually maybe have killed.
Possibly, and that's
exactly.
Oh, breaks the
breaks
light.
the medium.
Jump
I
cancel?
think it was a medium.
Was it?
That's
not
going to
gonna
work, dude. This is really going to hurt right now. He's got a second bar.
And
Check
that's
this
game.
out. That is actually game.
Oh, why would you not cash that?
Killer Instinct, everybody. How the heck do people do it? Oh, it actually hits.
Honestly, if
and
I was
all of a sudden, Big Robot is back in it.
if I was Drummond right now, I would just run away till that instinct's gone.
I press jab until he dies.
Yeah.
Light uppercut, hard knockdown.
Nice.
Doesn't fall for that one, and that's
that was
it.
very telegraphed.
I don't think that was a good call by Big Robot to
No.
switch characters. He
Not
did
at all.
not show his Thunder experience wasn't especially too much, but great job nonetheless. So it looks like we're going to get Drummond Kuritani versus Christopher.
And this is losers final, so we
Yep.
might do 3 out of 5 on this one.
So 3 out of 5. Nice. So
Perfect.
This
So it is 3 out of 5.
So as you guys might not realize, between all the tournaments that Killer Instinct has been in, they've been very time constrained. This is the first time we've actually been able to do 3 out of 5 games in finals for KI, and
Yes.
it's pretty
And I like
freaking
it.
nice
Yeah.
because I think KI in general should be a 3 out of 5 game because the game evolves a lot after 2 games. And because of that, the game also goes really fast.
Yes.
It's not like
Yes, it does.
CVS2 or even Injustice where the matches can last a really long time. They're generally over pretty quick. And timeouts are extremely infrequent in this game.
I think I've had one timeout
I've seen
online.
like 1 or 2 personally
Yeah.
that I've actually encountered, yeah. It was specifically playing extremely lame.
You know where I think we had a timeout at Ultra Chen when we did the mirror.
That's right.
The Glacius mirror.
Yeah. Glacius mirrors and maybe Sadira mirrors, you might experience a timeout
Yeah.
because they're so spacing independent, but I'm
I
pretty
have
sure
seen
this is a button
CD
check.
Junior timeout a few times to win.
This can't be real.
Wait, who's
It's actually Chris G.
Drummond's playing?
Drummond's playing Orchid? Get off! Yo, let's go.
All right. Well, I'm kind of at a loss for words here.
To be honest, I think it's okay, but I don't know if Chris G has enough experience against Sadira.
I also don't
either
know
way.
how. I've never seen Drummond play anything else.
We're completely flabbergasted because Drummond's almost been a Sadira exclusive. And here's where you can kind of tell he doesn't play Orchid a lot. He's going for the low to high mix-up, and that stuff's unsafe.
Yes.
You don't
He's
wanna,
not holding it all.
You don't want to do that.
No. Because either one is unsafe.
Saberwolf in general, you don't really want to go for the low to high mix-up either, and it's just not worth the risk. Either way,
God,
making
that
it look very
damage.
good right now. Grabs him immediately on wake up. There we go. That's the stuff you got to do. You got to wait for it.
Oh my goodness.
Chris landing the counter hit
And
setup.
that's going to be the life bar. Absolutely.
2, 3, 4, and that does it. Chris G takes round 1. Although Drummond showing some pretty decent expertise with Orchid. Medium bites. Made a guess early on, didn't work.
If he loses, he's going to make a switch.
He definitely will. Nice fire, Cat. Gonna get no grab, but still killed.
Still has access to his instinct right
Could
now.
have swore this was a button check. Insane that it is, and there we go.
Oh, and this is also how you tell that he doesn't really play Orchid because he just did the unsafe overhead string and he didn't follow it up with a cat.
Yep.
He didn't cover himself.
Yep.
That is something you have to do as an Orchid player.
Heavy, 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 heavy. That is a lot of damage, man. And Saberwolf starts with anything but a light. That does it. Into Ultra.
Yeah, Drummond's going to switch, and honestly, I mean,
I don't agree.
I don't
with
agree with
Orchid
that at
against
all.
Saberwolf. I mean, that match can go either way, but
maybe
you
if
can
you're an
be really
Orchid
good with
main,
Orchid.
maybe like Eduardo, I could obviously
Yeah.
that's his main, fine, but
it's Drummond just flipping the entire world off.
I know, like you guys think I play Orchid only exclusively?
Not understanding what's going on.
I've seen a lot of really nice froze here, by the way.
Really?
There was
Really?
Floridians
I've seen a lot of really nice froze. That
Mic
just sounded weird, man.
out of your throat. Shut up, Max.
Shut up, Max.
Don't tell me how to live my
I'm
life.
having a moment.
Tell me how to live my life, Max.
Drummond switching back to Sadira. Glad we see this right
Which
now.
is what he should have. I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
he should have played here from the start, but
Landing the first big combo. Going to use... Nope, chooses not to do anything else. Going to flip him back into the corner naturally.
Oh.
Maybe that
Text
was...
the trip guard. Oh, nice air to
That's gonna
air.
be painful. 16% from Chris G off an anti-air.
Drummond's going to get very frustrated because I guarantee you Chris is going to block like every cross-up.
Yeah. Or upper, or shadow
that
counter
was
up.
so sick.
Great stuff. Catches the backdash. And that's going to do it.
Nope.
Oh, my God. Just throw a little thingy. Throw a thingy.
You're a liar.
There's a flip up to the opposite side. No, he does not cross up. He had to make a guess.
Nice break.
And that's the one I was looking for.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. Hey, man, I play Sadira. I know what you got to go for. There's the cross-up opportunity. However, Chris G's not having any of it. Chris was ready.
Oh, that
lands
was
it.
awesome.
Oh,
No,
drips
yes.
his combo again. Gets another
No.
opportunity, though. And this could do so much freaking damage. That was the break opportunity right there.
And oh,
Where's he going? And that's it. No, it's not.
What?
Chris break on frame one.
he could have ultra'd.
Oh, and that's it. Drummond Kuritani takes it on a supreme victory, switching back to Sadira, and they're now 1-1 in this best of 3.
I mean, okay, I know we
Best
both
2-3.
said I know we both said that we didn't want to see Orchid, but it is 3 out of 5, so
He was allowed to take a risk.
yeah, it wasn't a terrible choice.
We're so used to the game being 2 out
Yeah.
of 3 everywhere because everyone just wants to get the game over with and move on to Marvel or something like that. There we go. Flips him back over.
I get heartburn every time I say Marvel. Is that bad?
Rival. Chris landing the short jab into throw.
Nice
Good stuff.
anti-air.
That is amazing button for Sadira. However, Drummond's only getting 16% off it. You can get a little bit more. Oh, that's not going to hit. And it would have been punishable. Instead, Chris G canceled it in Instinct. Oh, it's the button again.
Drummond is actually really good at doing air-to-airs. Like, even if you jump before him.
Sadira in general air-to-air is amazing. I think jumping medium punch and light punch are just great.
I agree, but his reads in the air are really good because as a Sadira player, if you get shut out of the air, you're done. So he's dedicated a lot of his time to actually working on that air-to-air game.
Delays it forever, and Chris breaks frame 1 on the lights. I don't even understand what just happened there. Webb's going to sit there for a little while as Sadira is unable to use it. Chris G breaks lights again, doesn't get it. Here we go. Drummond's still looking really good in this match, and that's the punish opportunity he was looking for.
And that's going to close it out.
So here we go, about even on health going into the 3rd round. Ooh,
Again.
Chris G gets anti-aired once again. I don't think Chris is used to being just assaulted by cross-ups like crazy.
No. Well, I mean,
in other games, yes,
but
but
not in this
right
game.
now,
this game
from
is a
this
completely
character-
different. This character is a completely different beast.
That was a big risk from Drummond, and Chris messed up his combo. Went for a counter break setup, one of the few counter breaks we've actually seen from Chris G. I think Chris treats counter breakers like I do, like extremely risky.
Yeah. Because she isn't a very risky player too, so
Exactly.
it makes sense.
And Chris is getting a ton of freaking damage right now. However, goes into a heavy. Drummond breaks it immediately.
This is a problem. Sadira.
Oh, no. Drummond's getting a little impatient.
He ends it, but Sadira does have instinct. This is where the game completely changes for Chris.
Jab into
unless
stuff.
he jabs.
Oh,
no!
hit it. And oh my God, if the web hit, he could have won. Oh, it did. Oh, I can't handle it right now. Chris blocking everything. Text the grab.
Oh!
Gets hit by that. He still has an opportunity. Oh, that's going to kill. That's going to kill. That was nuts, man. So
My
Drummond
goodness.
had an opportunity there, and Chris had just enough health that he might have been able to kill him. Might have been able to kill him.
I don't like that smile from Drummond. Stop smiling. You got to get in the game, man.
Here we go. Chris G up. Actually, is it 2-1? I believe it's 2-1 right now.
It's 2-1,
Yeah.
Chris G. Yes.
Get in the corner. That's the one you do in the corner. Ooh, actually doesn't do the right Sadira corner combo. You have to do a very specific shortened version of her combo in the corner.
Yeah, she
It
doesn't.
doesn't work normally, yeah. Ooh, lands a counter hit setup, and that could have been it for Saberwolf, but he drops it. I think Drummond was trying to backdash. Chris G getting the medium kick. Oh, that's going to work. And
That's
the Drummond
God,
Kuritani
that
special.
does so much damage.
He was unable to switch opposite sides, though.
Tries to read the backdash.
Really wanted the kill.
Yep.
He really wanted it. And once again, Chris G going for heavy doubles. And since he's done that multiple times, I would bet that he's going to break it again. Right now, Chris G's bringing it back. Oh, that web was not well placed.
And Chris backing off, very smart.
The damn weeb. Just keep hitting him. Just keep hitting him. As long as you don't cash out. When you cash out damage, you don't gain meter. But if you keep hitting him, you gain meter as well. Not a lot of people have been doing that yet. Sits the web, protecting it. Oh, wow! Chooses to go for the Drummond special. Oh, Chris G's going to get whipped.
Nice.
No manuals, just going for raw combos. Dashing forward to the backdash, maybe? Yes, it is, but he doesn't unable to catch it. Wow.
Saber's backdash is ridiculous.
It's the best one in the game.
It covers
There's
so
one
much
thing
distance.
that I would nerf. It's probably his backdash. Chris getting solid damage, 19%, but gets the follow-up, which is what he wants. Drummond breaks almost not on reaction. I think that was a guess.
This is really good for Drummond because that breaker just allowed him to possibly get instinct early in the life bar.
Whoa. Sadira dashing forward twice underneath Saberwolf.
Oh, another breaker.
Freaking one.
And that's going to end it.
Chris is going to bust the meter.
But look at Drummond's instinct bar right now.
That's all he needs, man. As long as he lands one of them weebs, we're good to go.
Snack attack.
Snack attack. Snack attack at the weeb. This is it. He's going to wake up with it. Nope. Chooses not to. Oh, no.
Would not have.
Was trying to get in too much. Reset again.
Oh, my goodness.
That's exactly what Chris G wants. What he should do is cash out the damage. No, he went for the damage ender until the wall bounce. He could have actually had killed with instinct. Drummond trying to get in there right now, and this is getting a little crazy. Going for the overhead setups. It works! Oh, this might be it.
She has another one. This is it.
That's it.
That's
Good
it.
stuff. Drummond Kuritani, 2-2.
And Chris G, confused, asking LPN what happened. And LPN was like, man, you can't do nothing.
Chris G looks to the side, asking LPN, and says, this game has medium punches and medium kicks? Chris G now understands.
In this game, you use punches and kicks to beat your opponent.
What? Shut up.
Oh, my goodness.
Chris G now probably going to take the tournament, understands what every button does.
He's like, wait, so what is this? Oh, that's all right.
Oh, wow. Throws us with light punch and light kick. What?
Oh,
counter
wow.
breaks again. All of a sudden, Chris G is going for counter breakers like crazy, and they are all landing.
And this is going to completely change this game right now. And that's all it takes. Like in this game, that's all it takes. One little adjustment completely changes the mindset of your opponent.
It is the risk-reward epitome. However, Drummond's got Chris exactly where he wants him, but drops the freaking combo. It's going to slightly hit. Oh, but he loses the web. Got to get the opposite side. Chris G backdashes out of it, and he's pretty much good. Too many words. Too much video game. Oh, it works. Goes for a short and simple combo.
Oh, that was weird.
He's been missing his follow-ups an awful lot. That's the combo. That's the one you do. Good stuff. 12%. I don't even know how he teched that. He was still backdashing. And that does indeed work. Ooh, jabs into it, and Chris G is now up by about 25% of health bar.
And Sadira actually very low on instinct right now.
Oh, he had an opportunity, but he jumped back. Could have crossed him up and actually hit. Drummond making himself extremely difficult to hit. Good stuff.
No.
Goes for the throw. However, Chris G did have an opportunity to throw that out because he can't make a save.
Shadow counter.
Via instinct, what button is he going to go for? He went for light, and Chris G broke lights. Oh, tries to go for the shadow counter again. I like it, but now if you don't time it right, it's going to hurt. That throw also does a metric ton in instinct. That's going to work as well. Chris G looking really good right now.
It's so crazy to watch Chris G adapt in just like 1 or 2 games.
Yeah, dude.
Like, it's nuts.
And the shadow counter is not going to...
Yes, it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
my
again.
The
goodness.
Third counter breaker from Chris G, and that's
Drummond Kuritani
3-4.
reels his head back, but I respect the way he took that loss.
Great games to Drummond, taking 3rd place at SoCal Regionals. Our finals will be once again Chris G
and
versus
Grims. I got 20 bison bucks on Grims.
I got 20 bison bucks on people who are going to play games extremely hard.
Yeah, of course. So Brian wants to hop in real quick.
I just wanted to say thanks to the stream. We've actually never streamed Killer Instinct before, and like our numbers have been really huge. And I mean, even when we moved to top 8, I thought maybe numbers would fall off this morning. Not at all. So thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. So Brian Compton of EGP.
There is quite a big audience of people that want to know how Killer Instinct is evolving, because it is actively evolving as a fighting game every single day.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Here we go.
Let's go, video games.
Video games, let's go.
How many viewers do we have?
I just got a text that Benny is watching from home.
Benny. It's my boy Blue.
I was about to tell Chris G to pick color 6.
Wait, what happened? Someone get hyped because Grims is playing Jago.
Grims playing Jago.
Jago?
Let's go.
Let's go.
All right, here we go, guys.
Sometimes I hate you, Max.
Pretty much one of the hypest grand finals I think we have. Here we go. We got Jago, Mr. Grims, the top pretty much online player there is with the most games played of anyone, and Chris G, the notorious best.
And this
at most
will be a
games.
best of one set for grand finals.
Yeah, right. One game. That's it. Nope, we're doing 3 out
Ooh,
of 5.
Chris G, I think is starting to bite off a little more than he can chew with those counter breakers
Yeah,
now.
he
'Cause
might.
Grims,
But you get addicted to him, dude. It's a problem.
I know.
And
It's,
Grims
it's like
is
a
already,
drug.
Grims is already used to it. He's used to that mind game evolving past counter breakers.
Yes.
Oh no, that's exactly what you don't want at the end of a combo, but breaks lights. I think we've gotten at the point where we can actually react to lights. It's a little
I
crazy.
think so, yeah.
Me and Steve were doing it. The problem is that you can react to lights, but you can't really react to anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. You didn't react that time. Chris got the full damage combo. Oh,
That's
not-
breakable.
That's not breakable, actually.
No?
It's just not very good damage.
I thought it was breakable because it's just a magic chain into the immediate ender.
It's not an opener. It's just buttons.
That's okay.
It only did 13%. It wasn't even worth it.
I used to do more.
Yes. Oh, dude, it used to do like 30. It's not as good now. Lands the overhead. Christie was blocking those like crazy in the previous games, and Grims takes round 1 in grand finals. Grims is in winners, so Christie does have to reset this with 3 straight games.
And, I mean, he can do it, but it's going to be hard as hell because Grims is a fantastic
Whoa.
player.
Choosing to break very early. That neutral jump is how you do it. There's that solid damage. 28%.
Oh, gets grabbed
Bites
out
the
of his
hell out him.
instinct.
Cross up.
Oh, my
It
God.
didn't cross up. Are you kidding
That
me?
was so rude.
Now that's what you call balls out. Here we go. Final round. Grims lost the opportunity to gain health back as Jago. That's what that glow means around him.
No, final round is this month, actually.
Your final round. Mediums. Grims choosing not to break anything, actually not touching any buttons. Gets locked out in the very
I
end.
like that overhead.
Weird stuff is happening right now. Christie needs to go into shadows. Oh, he did not
He
go into
doesn't
shadows.
do shadows, you
Dude.
silly goose.
Dude, he saves all of his shadows, I think, for anti
Yeah, he does. That's exactly what he does with the shadows.
I think the thing is, he could have killed. He
Yes.
might have
No,
been
he
able
could
to
have.
have killed.
Could have tried one of his fancy overheads. See if it works.
Fancy overheads. Fancy unsafe overhead. It's the grab. Grims getting good damage out of it. Uses that to pop instinct and is going to gain a little bit of health back. 3 uppercuts. Hey, hey, hey! Overhead into sword. Nothing. That's the combo.
Breaks the medium. Very nice.
Dashing forward, jumping heavy punch, switches opposite side. He was waiting
Again.
for the grab. Now Grims is low on life. This is crazy for the first game, man.
I know.
Oh my god, this has been going on forever.
I can't do this.
And there's been a lot of combos and stuff.
Combos in video games.
Oh, my
again!
God. How is this happening? Grims now in danger. Any next button is going to allow
that
Saberwolf
overhead.
to get an ultra.
His overhead is very risky because Chris G will react to that
Yeah.
and he can't punish it.
Oh my gosh,
God.
that does it.
That was
a risky as hell
so
forward dash.
ballsy, man.
This kind of with Saberwolf. I think the theme with this character is go balls out. You kind of have to go a little nuts.
Unless you're playing the mirror.
No, always balls out. Always nuts. Well, he's not wearing pants, so it makes sense. Forward roundhouse lands, goes into sword. Gets the lights, and once again, Chris G's landed a couple combos, and Grims is down 50%. Low forward. Low. Good stuff.
Grims has been going a lot to that medium manual first.
Yeah, I've seen that quite a bit. Jago with his classic sword right now.
You know what else I've kind of noticed with Grims is
Oh, nice.
his manuals aren't necessarily just like manuals. It's all a cycle. Like
Yes.
he uses the same manuals. He'll change up the linker a little bit, but it's the same manuals for the
Same-
most part.
Most buttons he uses, yeah. They're just reliable buttons. Oh, that's a punish opportunity. Gets a throw. A lot of patience from both these players right now.
I like it. This is actually something we don't see from Grims. He's not a real heavy fireball playing Jago. Like, he doesn't really use that aspect of his game.
Well, he's recognizing that Chris G is not jumping a lot, so he just kind of wants to kill a little bit of meter and a random wind kick from out of nowhere, and Chris G blocks it on frame 1.
That doesn't cross up.
Chris G makes it safe with instinct.
Oh,
goes
nice
to the opposite side. Blocks
Nice block.
every single thing he did, and now is going to gain health back in between rounds. Short into buttons. Oh, Chris G chooses to break the heavy.
My goodness.
That's crazy, man. Chris G's been breaking manuals a lot more consistently than most.
He's been breaking it more than like you and I.
Yeah, dude.
This is ridiculous.
We're pretty decent at breaking manuals. That stuff is hard. Jumping neutral heavy punch. And Jago falls. Here we go. Round 3. Mediums. Grims chooses to break this time. Gets the grab. Goes for the follow-up. 16%. Could actually get a little bit more if he does the sword one.
Again, breaks the medium manual. I would say at this point for Grims, I know it's hard because of the thousands of games he's played. He should just start doing like light auto doubles or something.
Yes. That could potentially be it. Oh,
No,
that's a
he's
lot
still
of
in there.
freaking damage, man. Next hit does it for Grims. Oh, he actually reacted to the
that
fireball.
was so nice.
Goes right underneath it. Oh my gosh, that was such a risky break from Grims. If he missed that, the game would have been Chris G's. Oh my gosh, he missed the wind kick. And
This
if he
is
does
huge.
not break this, he bet everything. He bet
patience.
the farm.
That
on-
patience.
See, I just got a huge flashback from my game with Steve. Bet the farm on a counter breaker.
You bet the farm, and that tornado just came and ruined it.
Right at
That
the end, man.
tornado of claws, none of Saberwolf. All right, here we go. It is now 1-1.
Throws him to the opposite side. Grims getting the first solid damage of the match. Dashes forward after. I like the dash forward because you're actually positive in frames.
Yes.
You really catch your opponent off guard. Interesting tech. Chris G getting really good damage at the start because Grims broke very early. Into claws. I'd imagine Grims is going to start reacting to those with shadow counters if Chris does him too much.
I like his use of low forward as well after the lights.
Oh, he was looking
that's
for
late.
it that time.
Nice.
Oh, a scattered shadow breaker. Bite, nothing.
Oh,
Wow,
nice
he
confirmed.
actually
That was
ended up
really nice.
confirming that. Grims does not yet have his instinct, so no need to cancel it just yet, and he might actually get a kill right here. That's all he needed. So Grims is up by about 30% health.
He still doesn't have instinct. Like, he's one
Yeah, man,
block
it's taken
away.
a while to get it. And
there
now
it
he's going to
is.
get it. Oh, I would have totally just uppercut canceled it. And Chris G choosing not to cancel into his, and Grims is going to get a bunch of health back right now. Hey, here we go.
Oh, misses the shadow counter. That was huge,
Oh
but
my
breaks
gosh.
anyways.
Ooh, overhead whiffs.
Oh, it's just
Grims recognizing that Saberwolf does not have a cross-up, so he's just poking him on the ground.
Cash out. Oh,
He's going to go for the
That
raw
was risky.
damage. No
Chris
other mix-up, and that does it. Overhead to button.
Mr.
And
Grims
is one game away.
Now Chris G taking advice from Ray Ray. I don't know if that's. I mean,
Ray Ray.
I'm just
saying, man.
saying, like that's I'm sorry, that's unknown. I apologize, Ray Ray.
Oh, okay. I think Unknown does play this game. It'd be funny if Ray Ray comes up, he's like,
He's like, what'd you say?
use Disruptor more.
Dude,
What? Wait, but Ray Ray. Dude.
use this.
Box dash, dude. It's easy.
Oh my goodness.
Once again, Grims getting great damage right at the beginning of the round, forcing Chris G to make a guess on his manual combos. Ooh. Chris going for easy doubles. 2 neutral jumps in a row, and Grims is getting the hell out of there.
Grims is like, I don't play that. I don't play,
I don't play this game. I'm getting the hell out of here. Chris G going for the kind of bad damage, 12% on that. Ooh, blocks
God.
the overhead.
Stop blocking everything, Chris.
Jeez, Chris G is using that thing like a red parry. And Grims breaks heavies. Chris G's eventually going to get good at manuals, and he's going to be very hard to beat, dude.
Yeah, this is not looking good for us.
Not looking good for all of us, man. Nice, and Grims takes the first round. He is 1 round away from being the SoCal Regionals Killer Instinct champion. Overhead doesn't work.
Grims is from what, NorCal?
NorCal, I believe,
Okay,
yeah.
nice. I'm actually really glad. I'm really glad.
Really glad? I'm really glad, too.
I'm really glad that Chris is playing this
Godspeed,
game.
I'm really glad, too. Oh, and it's going to hit. Grims is probably going to go down the game. Yes, he does. So,
Yeah.
we're pretty even. Grims still has to make this happen because this is the game he needs to win all of SoCal Regionals.
This game is kind of important.
Getting 2 grabs followed up immediately after each other.
Nice
backdash
backdash.
that she could have potentially have punished.
Another tech. Grims is starting to feel really comfortable.
He's grabbed Chris G 3 times in a row now, and that usually does not happen
No.
ever.
Trust me, it doesn't. Nice
Or wing kick.
again.
Wow, an exchange, and they're barely whiffing each other. Oh, dashes to the opposite side. Finally, Chris G is using some of the dash unders.
Ooh,
wow,
that was
okay.
weird.
Wow,
oh my
another
goodness,
crazy
Grims does
grab
not
tech.
want any of it. It's like, I don't have time for that.
Grims now has full freaking meter. Good stuff. Oh, he barely
Oh,
missed it.
that's bad.
Oh, and that does it.
That does it.
Grims is your SoCal Regionals
Grims
2014 Killer Instinct champion.
takes
What an amazing top 8, man.
Killer Instinct.
Wow.
I just want to say
Good
this
stuff.
tournament was awesome. And he
Great
did it all in
freaking
winners.
matches. All in winners.
All
Yeah,
in
he
winners,
never
and he had a
ever
tough-
lost a full set.
And he had a tough pool.
Well, that does it, guys. That's it for, I think, EpicGP for the day.
I believe it is.
As well as Killer Instinct top 8. I'm glad I drove like nearly 2.5, 3 hours out here just for this.
Are we going to get breakfast?
I have to go back and actually go to work. I got to go back immediately. So I appreciate it, guys. That was an amazing top 8. Thank you very much for EpicGP for streaming.
Yes.
Thank you very much for Alex Valle for hosting Killer Instinct as a tournament. Hopefully next year we'll get a larger cap because
Yeah.
64 people just ain't enough.
I mean, it is what it is. Again,
Yeah.
the tournament was great. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. You guys are awesome. Again, thanks EGP, Level Up, Twitch TV, and we'll see you guys at the Run Back.
Take care, dudes. Peace.